Okay guys, I got my Boost Auto parts, running boards, all new LED put in there, everything's fixed. We'll do a little startup sequence for you. So I'm super happy, they look amazing. Guys, these running boards rock. Do yourself a favor, step up your rig and get the Lumastep M1 or 2. Hey everybody, welcome back to Naughty Donkey Performance. What we're going to do today is a Boost Auto Parts Lumastep 1 LED strip replacement. And also we're going to replace the module relay on this side because I have broken one of the brackets on it, and they were nice enough to send one of those with the entire harness and everything. So anyway, as always with Boost Auto, packaging is excellent. These guys are so responsive that you can't believe it. So here's the strip, and again, bulletproof packaging. This thing you couldn't crush if you had to. I gotta say, thoroughly impressed with everything they've done. I've got so many of their components on this truck so far. I got the battery charger for in the cab. I've got the always on fog lamps. I've got the, of course, the Lumasteps. Then I've got put your truck in reverse, cargo light, and tailgate light. Dude, they take 5 minutes to put on, guys. Don't be afraid to tackle these. They're 20 bucks. And I know there's guys on the web who go, oh, I could buy a resistor for 5 cents. Yeah, and spend 3 or 4 hours figuring it out. Drop the 20 bucks or whatever they're up to now. If it was 29 bucks, I'd buy them. All their little components add up to make your job so much easier, so much faster, bulletproof. Really, really fun to do. They're nice upgrades. Anyway, so far with Boost Auto, I've had nothing but excellent results, guys. So we're going to do this LED strip replacement today, again, along with the relay that we've got here. I've ran these, basically, to be honest with you guys, I've ran these the entire time the truck has been on. Daytime, nighttime, whatever. We get compliments all the time. I was over at a couple big auto shows in Idaho, and people were asking, hey, what about the running boards? What about the running boards? So Boost Auto, man. There's other brands out there. We all know, I'm not even going to mention who started out with the remote steps, you know, and the open the door upon entry thing. A lot of them come from the factories these days, but Boost Auto is who I would buy. You know, honestly, here, I'll just name them. Amp Research has products out there that look nice. Amp Research has a lot of failure rates. I'm not against them. I think it's a good product, but there are guys on the web trying to buy motors. There's guys selling replacement parts on Marketplace all the time. Or, oh, I had to buy 2 to replace 1 and this type of thing. So I'm not knocking them, but for a couple grand, I think they should have a better product. So look at the Boost Auto parts. I think it's a Lumastep 2 is the new ones. But I'm looking to upgrade to those if I can pull it off. If I can talk Gina into letting me do it, I'll do it. In the meantime, we'll get straight to this, guys. So underneath the truck, you're going to have, and we'll show it in a minute, this is the relay, and it has 2 of the 4 holes is what was used for mounting. And it's a typical 10 millimeter. So remember this, guys. If you ever dropped off at a deserted island, you want a 10 millimeter and a T15 Torx. It'll get you through anything. So anyway, we'll drop down and get started on this. Okay, guys, so we're laying down on the driver's side, and this is at the front of the truck. So we're going to have to take out this screw right here and this one, and this will take this end cap off. Now, the reason we need to take the end cap off is so we can push the other LED strip out through the back. So you may be able to grab it from back there, but I don't think so. So we're just going to pop these out real quick. And again, there's probably going to be some debris, so don't be directly beneath them or you'll get stuff in your eyes. But this is another nice thing about Boost Auto, guys, is all their stuff is so easy to do that even a modern day man could do it. So, tried and true truck guys themselves. All right, so that's off, so that'll just slide off the end here. Again, I'm gonna wait till I'm out from under and pull it from the outside, just so I don't get debris in my face, okay? But that's obviously it's gonna pop right off. Now we're gonna take these wiring loose real quick. Okay, and for that, I just use a standard bladed screwdriver just because it's easier than my thumbnail. So I just push up a little bit, Work them loose. Now these I always put in with all my electrical connections. Make sure you use plenty of dielectric grease. So see how nice and slippery and wet they still are? This will protect them from corrosion and things like that along the way. And a lot of car washes. There we go. And this is that bracket I was telling you I broke on the relay right there. So I may try to fix that just to keep this as a spare if it's not broken. But again, Boost is nice enough. They just saw it was broken and sent me one. So there you go. So I'll take this one off and then we'll be ready to go to the other end. Okay, so now we're out from underneath the truck. We won't get crap falling in our eyeballs. I'll just slide this front one off. You see there's the stuff that comes out of it. So anyway, there we have that. Now I did put a little additional sealer on this because I had knocked it loose at some point, and that's just what this looks like crust is on there. So I'll clean it all up real well, and I'll probably put some additional glue back on there just for my own sake. Again, I think it's sealed properly from the factory, but I'm going to give it a whirl. So here we have that. So we'll go to the other end here real quick, and we've got the same 2 screws in the same 2 locations on this end cap. So you guys, you probably don't need to see that. It's the same exact thing. So we'll just slide it right off. Same as we did the front. Okay, and now in the end here, you can see we have access for the LED strip to slide out. So I'm gonna go back to the other end and push it right out. So I just took my 3/8 and stuck it in next to the harness so I'd have something to push on, because I didn't want to try to cut my fingers off pushing in there. You can see at the other end it's coming out. Now I have a nice good handle to grab hold of down there. There you have it. Okay, so I pulled that through the back because I thought it might interfere up here with the mud flap, but it looks like everything's going to be just fine. So they have a little bit of clear protection on it. So I'm going to pull that off before I slide it in there. And just slide it right in until it's flush. Now again, guys, you can see we're doing this in real time. So this is a quick, easy thing. I mean, they really got it together. So we love them. I'm just going to check back here, be sure it's flush. Looks pretty close. And then I'll go ahead and mount the relay, hook up the wiring, and test fire it. Okay, so I was talking about packing them with dielectric grease to keep water and everything else out and prevent corrosion. So normally, you guys, you buy that little bitty tube, kind of the size of Never Seas will come in, and it's like $3 or $4. How about this one for like $20? I will never use this in my entire life. And I've used a lot of it already, but still. So I think get some of this for the money, have it laying around, comes with a little brush, and just pack it in there. It's not going to hurt anything. It'll keep everything nice and sealed up. I went like 2 winters in the Pacific Northwest, and I couldn't even tell you how many car washes. And you guys saw when I took them apart, there wasn't any corrosion or anything weird in there at all. I'm a high advocate of this product, especially on your trailer connections as well. You don't get any corrosion. Your lights always work. It works out really excellent. Okay, so we got everything slid in, and we're all good. So now I'm going to plug this harness back in, and we'll give it a test fire before we reassemble everything. And again, I did get the new entire harness for this side. So if we do need that, we'll use it. But if we don't, obviously we won't. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it's all plugged in. So we're just going to test it, pretending we're doing a remote entry. And as you can see, it's working perfectly. Love it. Anyway, so now we're just putting her back together. All right, so just take your studs, line them up here. And I'm not going to tighten them all the way until I get the end cap put on. But I'm going to get them started. And I'll just leave them just loose enough to slide it back and forth if I need to. Get them firm. The 2 back ones. I put an extra little adhesive in the ends here to seal it up a little better. And we'll slide that baby on. And I'll jump under there and put those screws back in. Then we'll do the same thing at the back. And we should be good to go, guys. Okay guys, so we got the end cap all the way on, and I ran down and put the other one on and tightened it up. Now I'm just gonna jump back up here and secure the relay. I just wanted to make sure I had room to get to these screws and everything before I put it in there. So just snug it up. Remember, you don't need 3,000 pounds of torque. I'm just holding a 1/4-inch drive ratchet right here close so I don't have any leverage on it. And it came with 2. It's very solid, so I think we're good to go. Anyway, super pleased with this, super pleased with Boost Auto, and great product.